Yeah. Good evening once again and welcome to yet another exciting episode of Simuka Phakama stand-up comedy series. I'm yours truly, Doc Fikela, hosting the show for you tonight. And tonight we have another exciting, everyone is exciting in this show because the show is exciting. It's blazing. What? So I'm just gonna go back in time and then come back because I'm arrested. I'm married. No, I'm married, and you know, like I've got a stiff neck. Every married man has a stiff neck. Because when you are driving, okay, can not drive. I was not driving. When you are chokoraling, I don't want to leave anyone out. When you're driving with your wife, you know there are obstructions in Harare. There are heavily endowed people that are there to put us away from God. Kune vamwe vakadzi uri unoshauri naimi vatumwa here nadiabros. Uri kuchidhiraivhira uyo take him. Ende iwewe kuda kutarisa. Unzisa, uri baba kwadayo so stiff neck, unenge kwadayo so. Ubva wanzi, naimi kupfeka here kuti ani wati zvonzi ndikuri vamunaenda unzi awo anambomona handa ndamona. Aveona zvakuti sei pane mavhiyumira anenge akategwa ka. Ubva wati yey. Ubva wanzi wataura here bhebha kuti hamaya ndikutongoti zvangu kuti kupisa. Kupisa. Ende munhu yanenge achipisa zvemashuwa. And also if you are married, you have to learn a shock absorber yekuramba. I see many divorce. It's because some men are foolish. Anobvuma. Ndiana ageza mvura, ndiana adgesera ke mwana. Dini baby ndanda nenzara. Kudi serelak. Inini? Ndi lactose intolerant, ndije serelak inini. Inini? Kana mkaka ndakuyamwa inini. Unofana kuramba. Kunzisa. Ndokadza ndikatika inanga sanambo batwa. Bandine shunge yotika mukadzi wangu ambondibata ndichibadovi like ndiyatsoramba unzisa kunzi dovi iro rindoti inini zvonzi roko renyu ritori pachena vanhu akana chamakapfeka muroko matopo ndoti inini ndisatana rutitero. But you know what I do with my wife? We do what we call marital karaoke. You know, like, I know married couples in the house, I know you do that kind of shit, right? Married karaoke is when you play songs for no reason with your wife and you dance, right? So our jam is like, and I always love you. And I realized my wife might be smoking my stash. Because why that song in particular, right? So, but I'm crazy. I think of other couples that are, you know, like, may so rest in peace, you know, I would bring that around. Mdara bobo vakasvika patime yekuti vakaluza power because of grace. Anditi? So which means kuti vaitoita marital karaoke. I mean, tirarira mbuya asimba. Kudati tirarira. Takuda kupinde bubaku. Asitode kupinde ekedero. Stop it! Kuda kundinyemudza. I know at home rutiko ED. Iwe ED aita say ndisiye zvangu nini. But I'm just thinking kuti anenge achingorwa maplisi ake. Ndindambata. Ndinda. So please put your hands together for the one, the only, Tavaziva, K Clinton!
These are the captain!
You never know me.
Guys, before I start this show, I just have to tell you one thing about me. Personally, I'm not a patient person. So I'm going to tell you how everything ends. At the end of this, I'm going to throw a bomb at someone. It's going to be funny as hell. Now, the topic was leadership, and then I just thought, well, why not talk about the top 3 of the leaders that we've ever had in Zimbabwe? And at number 3, I personally think it's a tie, and it's the new guys. It's Chamisa versus ED. Every time I see these guys, I see XQ versus Tana. I mean, on one end, you've got this guy who's got the swagger, the charisma, but he's got a few girlfriend scandals and sometimes he lies. And then on the other end, you've got this guy who's got the flow, the rhythm, but he says nothing at all, but he gets all the awards because he's got the military touch backing him. I mean, even the way they speak is similar. Stana is the type of rapper to go, pandikaenda ku America ndakasangana na Rihanna, pa Rihanna wacho naitoda nezvangu. Chamisa. Pandikaenda ku America ndakasangana na Donald Trump, skanzi ndikuda mari. Excuse the type of rapper that goes, pafea, I really don't care. Drumshika, nchango shika, so I'll see you there. ED. I am very new to the government, I'm not really sure of what we are doing, but I can tell you one thing. The bone of the rabbit can never be swallowed. And on number 2, it's the guy himself. It's Robert Gabriel Mugabe. I mean, did you know that Robert Gabriel Mugabe is the only person to chair the African Union and be an ambassador for the World Health Organization at the same time? Because Robert Mugabe was gangster. Robert Mugabe defied Hollywood. Robert Mugabe did one thing. You can watch any movie that they try to portray a president. There's one thing they never show you. They never show you a president sleeping. But Robert Mugabe is so gangster, he did actually at the United Nations. He was just there, just... In fact, Robert Mugabe slept so good that when the World Health Organization wanted to prove that sleeping is good for your health, there was only one person to make an ambassador. And they made him an ambassador because he proved that with a good sleep, you can still be doing what you were doing in your 30s, in your 90s. Anyway, they removed him 3 days later because, well, they realized that this guy was sleeping on the job. You know, Robert Mugabe was so gangster in whatever he did. A good example is how Robert Mugabe made me feel proud of being black. You know, Robert Mugabe had the best speech of all times. You know, when R. Kelly was supposed to come to Zimbabwe, and everyone's just like, R. Kelly angachivanga but Aramzana Obama. Mugabe didn't take it lightly. He did the best speech of all times. Barack Obama, you can keep your Robert Kelly, and I will keep my Rocky. Tinongotamba chidzoka iyoyo na amai. Na amai mujuru. You know, but Robert Mugabe made me so proud of being black at that time that, you know, during the Robert Mugabe days, you could bump a white lady's car, just psh, pff. And she comes out, she's shouting, "Hey, you moron, did you see what you just did to my car? You moron, what's in your brain? Can you see what you just did to my car?" You just be there, just standing. Mugabe, what? Are you saying that my president is unfit to run this country? And her reply would be very simple. You know what? Do you want some bananas? I've got some bananas. But you think of that, I personally think that at number 1, it's the goat of Zimbabwean politics. It's the greatest politician that we've ever had. A career so short and sweet, you can match it with Michael Jackson. It's Grace Mugabe. And Grace Mugabe was a politician for only 2 years. And guess what she managed to do? The first thing that she did, she got the lady, the pinnacle of women politics, she got Joyce Mujuru fired. You think that's not a landmark? She went on to do what all of you guys want to do, but you just cannot do it. She got Emerson Mnangagwa fired. And you would think a career ends there. It doesn't end there. She managed to do the one biggest thing that Zimbabwe couldn't do for 35 years. She got Robert Gabriel Mugabe fired. And now that I look back at it, I think Zimbabwe only needs one thing. I think we just need a few more Muslims. I look at these politicians, there's one thing lacking. I know the White City bombing is one of the most unfortunate events to happen in Zimbabwean politics. But to me, it was a reflection of what we are missing. We need some suicide bombers. I mean, if you are hired to bomb the president, it means that you are the best person for the job. And ED has a 1-hour speech. And this guy just decided to bomb Baba stage. But then now I come to think of it. This guy is not only too professional, he's also patient, unlike me. Because I mean, who listens to an ED speech from start to finish with a bomb in their hands? I mean, if that was me, I would have been right there. The voice of the people is bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is K Tavaziva, and that was the bomb.
This is a public service announcement on behalf of Simuka Comedy and the shareholders and the board. That was entirely a set prepared by Clinton K Tavaziva. We have nothing to do with it. Any information that might be misconstrued or taken out of context to have been originated from our Simuka Comedy table, I stand here as Dr. Phakama to say, Madara, until next time, this has been Phakama, Simuka Stand-Up Comedy series. Until next time, I've been Doc Fikela. Bye-bye.